New survey shows many older queer adults face abuse, yet rarely report it. A survey conducted by Oregon's Human Services Department has found that most older lesbian, gay, or bisexual people in the state have reported experiencing discrimination, and many also reported experiencing elder abuse. The agency found that LGB older adults experienced higher rates of poverty, suicidal thoughts, and overall economic instability. Respondents described issues getting appropriate health care and social services, such as food or transport assistance, partly because of their identity. Older LGBT people in the state also reported feeling isolated from others. Mary Rita Hurley, the 62-year-old lesbian co-founder of the advocacy organization LGBTQ Aging Coalition, told the Salem Reporter, quote, "We still fall under all the things that happen to older adults. Then, on top of that, particularly depending on how old the older LGBTQ person is, there is still an amazing amount of stigma out there. We still have people in the closet," end quote.
It's such a sad state of affairs, and this is going on, and also in the nursing homes, in those situations. So it's going on in the larger community and in homes where people are supposed to be safe, but they are not.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's why places like the center in Philadelphia and the one here, where there's senior housing communities, but these are big cities, and we're talking about probably smaller cities in Oregon, so it's hard.
I just want to say that this is a really eye-opening story, and I have both of your backs.
Child.
I have your back. I will fight for your rights.
You know how close we are in age?
We're not. What do you mean? What do you even mean?
No, this story just hits really hard at this table, I got to tell you.
I wasn't including you, Dale. You were saved.
I'm nervous. I'm going to be 30 next year.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Girl.
Girl.
What kind of math is that?
You know, to an audience under 50, which there's basically no one at this table. Here's why this story is really a big deal. When you see the Gallup polling, even as basic as Gallup polling of LGBTQ acceptance in America, if you are 17 to 25, the acceptance of LGBT community is in the 90 plus percentile. Then every 10 years it goes down. The lowest of the lowest is 65 plus. So for seniors that are 65 plus in America, we live in the largest senior concentration geographic area on the entire planet. And Florida is the worst because of that for LGBTQ seniors, because of the smallest percentage of acceptance. And the tragedy of this story is that in terms of LGBTQ aging issues, the greatest discrimination is among older people against older people. What we're watching in Gen Z and Millennial is not happening in baby boomers and beyond. And that's why this story is so important. We've got to, in 2022, just like I've said about Queer News Tonight, about lesbian issues and trans issues, seniors must be one of the areas in 2022 that we focus on much, much more in terms of story highlight. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ